Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail.
Oh, what has happened here? He's having a shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because it's incredible.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's being a... Neymar! Oh, for a goal! Oh, but two, it is a dream start. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Not today.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that's not going to reach. Over to the left. Pirlo. Madrid look comfortable already. Two to the good and flying.
Give me that.
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played into space. Brilliantly cut out. That's really well cleared. Fernandes. And he's worked it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Cruyff.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh.
Deco. Hazard.
Oh.
Cute ball. Now how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. Hazard. This is Hazard. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cruyff. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Pirlo. Oh, that's delightful. And it's Cruyff. Pirlo. He's in a good position. There's the shot! He scores! Just one goal in it now. Game. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vieira. Now it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to get free. Header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Rummenigge. O'Shea kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good ball, good take. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Fernandes. Marquinhos. Fernandes. Now it's Cruyff.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. And that is masterfully defended. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that pass isn't the best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Cruyff, and this is Ronaldinho. Shapes the shoot! They've scored!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was... The second half then, just getting going. It's come to nothing.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder. And
it's Neymar! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's intervened well there. Vieira. Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for the run. Now there's a fine ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Fernandes. And he cuts out the supply. Out to the right. Messi has it out wide and in space. Oh, look at the space here. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Ferdinand. And it's Pirlo. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played. Rummenigge. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Messi. And it's been played through. Big chance!
Oh, Zoe.
How good was that? That is... So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising.
Whoa.
The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Ernest looking to be a menace in the final third. Zico cleared without complication. That'll be a throw-in. Can he get it through? Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's nice. And here's Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting match. Zico! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he plays one through. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post.
What the fuck?
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Rummenigge! Harmlessly can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And a chance! And it's come back out to him. Goal! They're level in age.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Right.
Now they can go one better, possibly. Look, there has to be...
Madrid have a free kick.
All right.
And that's going to be a booking. Hazard. Femi.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Quality ball. Romario might just make this. And he welcomes it in. Might be charged, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. Deftly away. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. A probing pass. Marquinhos makes the interception.
How?
And it's Rijkaard. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Messi. What yield is. And that will be it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from